everyone, welcome back. This is your man Warrior, and this is an exciting video. This is for the newest update that will be coming out very soon. It is a pre-build view. What that means is this is a pre-build, means it's things to come, and I get to have early access to showcase it in this pre-build development. For today, I was given 4 of the quality of life updates that are coming down the pipeline probably in the next week. So I'm super excited to showcase them. Each one of us YouTubers that are in the program got a different section. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Number 1. Improved home button. So when we used to go places such as the guild store or the guild area, and you wanted to go into top guilds or manage, when you clicked on it in the top right, you would have noticed there was a home button. And if you clicked on that, it would take you all the way back to the main Cantina screen. Now, the little white plus you see on the top right is going to take you just one step back, which makes the most sense, right? Or then you want to go into manage. So you click on here, and again, that white plus symbol, you can click on that and it takes you back. Now, I know they're going to be changing the white symbol, the white plus symbol, for an icon that represents the previous screen. I don't know what those icons will look like yet. Again, this is a pre-build, but this is exciting. Now the home buttons that's on the top right will step you back out of where you're going into it, so that way you can actually have a little bit more semblance of transferring when you're going from section to section. So that's the improved home button. I like how it takes you back and forth. The second is going to be under allies. So we're going to go to allies. Now, I only have a couple allies in this because this is, again, the pre-build. So this is only a few people that are in here who are doing part of the pre-build. Now, if you look at this screen right here, there's 2 new things they've added for quality of life. One is it didn't used to show what guild the characters were from, or the people you were friended with were from. It now shows the current guild that they are from. Now, it says no guild on these 2, but they are currently in my guild. I think that that's an issue with the pre-build, and they're, like I said, kind of like that home button was a plus. It will eventually be in a working status, but the guilds are nice that they're adding that. And then if you notice to the right, there is now what's called last activity. It shows the very last time that these individuals were logged in and played. Now, what's cool about that is if you have some allies and they decide to quit the game for whatever reason, you can now see their inactivity and get rid of them to free up new slots for other allies. Or if you switch teams and you're one of those people who want to stick with your team, you want to dump all your old allies and go with your new team and have your whole team as your ally list, you can now see the guild so you know who they're with and how active they are on the right. This is really, really nice quality of life feature. It just gives you a nicer opportunity. Now, there's one other feature within here I want to show you. Let's click on the character by just touching on it, and it's going to launch right where it shows your team. It used to showcase this splash page, and that's it. Now look at the squad arena. There is an arrow on the left and the right. This is something that is a quality of life issue that they should have put on here but hadn't, and that's coming out. If you press the arrow, it shows their ship's fleet. So when you're in ships and you go to look at one of your competitors, it's not going to show you their arena rank. It's going to actually show you their fleet rank with their fleet. This is a toggle button that is really nice to be able to see both what they're using in ships as their top 5 and what they're using in arena back and forth. So those left and right buttons are new. That is not something that was there the last activity when they were last on, as well as showing the guild that they are in. So that's the second quality of life as far as the allies go. So the third is favorite units. You can set a favorite unit. I'm super excited about this. The way that it works is you can go into characters or you can go into ships. So here's characters. Now, do you see next to General Kenobi or Baze Malbus that little yellow flag deal? That I set by clicking on Baze, and on the bottom right, when it loads, there's a little favorite button next to stats. Now you can click that on or off, and that'll make them a favorite character. Now, just like anything that's filterable, there's a new filter called favorite. So if you click on that, it will take you to what you have marked as your favorite units. It's just one more way of creating a link to some of your favorite characters. So if you're farming, this is a suggestion from me. A lot of people are like, I get all this gear and then I forget who the heck I was farming it for because I'm farming 3 different characters, or I was trying to do Death Trooper and and Sith Trooper and I can't remember who needed the Carbantes. Now you can mark with a favorite mark who you're farming actively for gear. And then you can go into this favorites tab and make sure that you're solely focused on gearing those characters that are marked. There are so many more uses than what I'm suggesting now. This is just a very awesome quality of life ability. I'm also going to showcase it in ships. So if, for example, you have a specific ship that you're trying to level up, you can actually mark them with favorites. Let's say my Umbaran Starfighter, I want to mark because I want to get him to level 85, and I want to keep using my credits and my training bots for him. I mark him as my favorite like I just did. Then I can go into favorites and it will show all my favorite ships. Now you can see a couple of these I'm developing, such as Umbaran, Scimitar, Kylo Ren's, TIE Reaper, that, so on and so forth. So then I can see who am I putting these training bots into, or who can I avoid. And if you see someone like, okay, Biston's U-Wing is done now, you just come in and toggle it off and go back, and now it's no longer present. So these favorite tabs are really, really cool because you can use them in ships or in the character section. And it's just created, like I said, a new filter for you. Now the last I'm going to show you is another really, really cool feature, and I don't know why this hasn't been available since the beginning, but I'm glad it's a quality of life issue that I get to discuss. And that is immediate purchases. Anywhere that you're going to attempt to spend credits or those shipbuilding materials, the option's now available. So let's try it in characters and show you. Let me pick a character such as Leia, because I know she's not level 85. So I'm going to pick her, and I'm going to go ahead and try to level her up to level 85. Now, if you look at my credits, I don't have enough credits to take her to level 85. So when I hit train, of course, this is another quality of life that I'm showing here, and I apologize, I'm not going to explain this. Another YouTuber is going to explain it, but let's pretend we want to raise how much we're training her by. It only allows you to take it to what you have credits-wise, correct? Well, if you can manually add training bots, you can see now that it's going to let you manually add them past your current credit rate, and it says train, and it has how much it costs. Now, if you see my credits to what it's going to cost, I'm short. If I hit the train button, it'll say buy more, I'll hit OK, and instead of taking me into the store where I got to navigate through the store and find the credits and purchase and not know if I have enough and go back and forth, it tells me automatically I need at least 3 packs to buy for $17.85, and I can go ahead and click that, and it will go ahead and purchase that product for me. Now I'm gonna have to add some crystals. Now it's a developer build or a pre-build, so I don't have to actually pay for them, thank goodness. So when you click on it, it'll automatically apply, and it shows you what you got really fast. You hit continue. Now when I hit train, I've got more than enough credits to take her to level 85. Very cool. Let's do this for one of the ships. Again, I just mentioned the Umbaran ship, so let's go in and let's pick that ship if we can get there. And let's say I'm working and I want to level up one of my ships, and I'm working on the Umbaran and I want to get it to level 85. So I raise it up and it says that I can't go any higher. I'm going to go ahead and assign some more of these droids, and it says it needs 1.8 million of these ship credits, and I only have 950,000. So I go ahead and hit enhance, and it says you need to buy more, and it says I need 5,000 crystals to get the currency necessary to purchase this upgrade. I just click on that, and it automatically shows me what I got in those purchases. Okay, so you can see the drop rate of the 135K and the 90K. Most of them are going to be 45K, but there are some 90K in there, so you can see all of that's randomized. And when you hit continue, now you hit enhance, and it's going to go ahead and let you finish up enhancing what you're trying to enhance. So it's nice now, anytime you're short on credits or whatever, if you need to purchase more, it's going to give you an instant capability to purchase that what you're out of. So what do you think about the quality of life? Which one is your favorite? Remember, we have the improved home button where it's like going to guilds, going into manage, and then you want to get just back one space. You hit that top right home button, it takes you back. That improved home button where you can just go back the last route that you went. The second was your allies and information shown. Did you like that, where you can see your allies guild that they're in and when they were last active, and also when you click on them you can toggle through and see their regular arena team and their ship's arena team. And 3, setting a favorite character or setting a favorite ship. Do you like being able to set and filter favorites? Or is your favorite one the immediate purchases where you're able to go in, pick a character, try to level that character up really, really fast and purchase those additional credits when necessary? So what are your thoughts on all 4 of these quality of life improvements? As always, make sure you guys keep your gaming on. Warrior out.